Yo, what is going on, everybody? Carnage back here again, and today I am back with a pretty cool haul. Spent $26 on all these books. Let me just say, there's a few in there that are definitely basically almost that price themselves. So, was very, very happy. It's to a place I've only been to like a handful of times, like ever. It was actually the place I actually uh, found my first appearance of Hercules for $1. Yeah, and I mostly picked these books up, just some of it for my own personal collection, and then, other stuff for, like, trading and, just hold on to for a little bit, and then, kind of trade. And a couple of these I'm actually going to be bringing to Des Moines Comic Con to actually trade, see if I can get, something decent. The first book up is one from my personal collection. This is Wolverine number 45. Uh, don't believe I have this one yet, but you know, hopefully it's not a repeat. But I mean, if it is, it was only $1, so not too upsetting. Next up is one that I never see any from this series at all, but I found issue number 11 to Supervillain Team Up by Marvel Comics. Definitely really beat up, like especially in the corner. And then just kind of all around. Like, it's a beat up copy, but I mean, for $1, not going to complain. Up next, I thought this one was a key book, but it's the issue after it that I was thinking of. This is issue 228 of Uncanny X-Men, but I mean, still a beautiful looking cover. This one's definitely higher condition, so pretty nice. This next one up, I know, is about, gosh, I think a $15 to $20 book. I mean, it does kind of got, some things on the back, and it does at least need a good press, but I mean, still a very decent book. Not so sure what happened to this, quite frankly. I'm pretty sure it's just mostly because of the cover, because it is a very, very beautiful cover by Milgram. Also, sorry if my voice sounds a little rough. My throat is kind of sore. I believe this one might be the first appearance of this character. I might be mistaken. I am not a huge X-Men fan by any standard, so not 100% sure about most of these books. But it's X Factor issue 24. I believe this is the first full Archangel, if I'm not mistaken. Like I mentioned, not a huge X-Men fan, so not sure. Also, I am doing this outside just because, it's raining a little bit, but, still a very nice day, and it's, a little change up to the channel. And also, kind of, makes it feel like it's more one-on-one. The next book up... Oh, bird. Next book up is actually one that I picked up because of just how cool it looked. This is The Punisher, issue number 28, and yeah, look at all those Doombots. That's the main reason why I picked this book up. Just very cool cover, and also, with the hype around Doctor Doom. Like, I mean, why wouldn't I be? The next one up is issue number 2 of X-Force. This one is one that I'm going to be trading. This is the second appearance of Deadpool. This is a book I actually own myself already. So this one's just, like, it's a little beat up. Like, I mean, it is missing a little bit right there, but I mean, it's $1 book, so I mean, nothing too shabby. This one I know is kind of a bit of a key, mostly because of the cover. This is issue number 234 of the Uncanny X-Men. Beautiful cover with the Brood Wolverine. This is another one I actually own. Shout out to my dad for buying me basically the entirety of, the X-Men run, where it was from like the 80s. This one I bought because I just thought it was a beautiful looking cover. This is Wonder Man number 1, and just a gorgeous looking cover, like it really is. And I don't know if I mentioned it at the beginning of the video, but I do have a package to unbox as well, along with a couple other books that I got at a comic book shop a few days prior. And sticking to, Cool covers. This is the Punisher number 26. Really cool cover. Really, mostly just picked this one up just because, it's a cool looking Punisher book, and, I am a fan of the Punisher, so. Yeah, this one definitely kind of a little beat up, but this does go along with one of the books I did show. This is issue number 1 of Supervillain Team Up by Marvel Comics. Yeah, and mostly the spine is very, very beat up, and right there as well is pretty beat up. But I mean, it's still a decent looking book. Like, it's definitely mid-grade. It does have a little dog earring, and it does have a smudge like right there. But I mean, still not a terrible book for $1. This one I picked up for my own personal collection. This is The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 213. Definitely not a key, but ASM, why not? And it is pretty dinged up all around, but I mean, the cover looks decently well, and I mean, again, for $1. This one I mostly got just because, it is kind of a older book. This is Iron Man issue number 79? Yeah, 79. Don't know if this one has any key significance to it, but, crush him, Kazar. Let Iron Man become the final victim of Dr. Curakill. Yeah, don't know who that is, but, just older Iron Man book. And I know the Iron Man series, like, other than, like, a handful of books, was not, super popular. So, very happy to, get that. And then I grabbed a couple books for my What If collection. This one's definitely the most beat up out of the couple I found. This is issue number 15. I think this might be from volume 2. Yeah, 1990. This is What If the Fantastic Four had lost the Galactus trial, or the trial of Galactus. Really cool. This one's another really cool one. This is What If the X-Men Lost Inferno. Really like this cover. Wolverine looks very menacing on the cover. Very happy to get that one as well, just because, I'm a huge What If fan. This one's actually kind of cool. This is Alan Grant's Lobo series. This is issue number 2. Really cool cover. I'm a huge fan of Lobo, and, very excited because Jason Momoa was fully confirmed as Lobo not that long ago, so. Yeah, I think this also might be like a small key for the series. I'm not 100% sure, but it was definitely one I needed for my personal collection. And this one's actually the biggest book that I just pulled out, so I'm gonna put that one for last. The next book is actually one I already have myself, but, it's just a very good book in general. Cool looking cover. This is Wolverine number 10, the first fight between Wolverine and Sabretooth. This is one that I'm also going to be trading when I go to Des Moines Comic-Con. Hopefully I can find, some good stuff there, but, yeah, beautiful looking copy, by the way. It is a little beat up, like, up here, because, like, it's kind of hidden, but, I can feel definitely, like, a little bend in it, but, still, very decent looking copy. And then these next two books were $5 a piece. All the ones I just showed were $1 a piece, and as you can tell, there were definitely some that were more than $1. Excuse me. This first one is really cool, just because it's a more modern book, and, they didn't really have a ton of modern books there, and the other cool thing is the characters that showed up in this actually appeared in the MCU. This is Marvel Knights Black Panther, issue number 1, the first appearance of the Dora Milaje. Now, I am not a huge fan of Black Panther, but I knew this one was a key book, so I bought it for, trading. So, that's kind of the main reason why I bought it. And I know it's probably a little scummy of me trying to, flip it, but it's something that, you know, I'm just going to be trading to get stuff I want. Excuse me. And or, you know, get a little money out of it. And then this next one is for my personal collection. Excuse me. Now, I've only ever seen this book in person like a couple times for, you know, more money than I'm willing to spend for it. But I did find a slightly more beat up copy of it. And I was very happy about that, just because this book in like a high grade raw goes for like 80. But I found issue number 10 of What If. This is What If Jane Foster Became Thor. Now, very happy to get this book. It's one of the cooler ones that I've seen. Just, you know, all around, just so happy to finally, you know, get one step closer to getting, like, all the huge keys in the series. So, yeah. And that was everything that I picked up today. Now, I do have 2 more books that I picked up at a comic shop. Gonna start off with this one. This one, not a terrible price on it, and it does kind of help fill out my collection. This is Invincible issue number 0. And I paid $15 for it, and I know it says 50 cents right there, so they kind of overcharged me just a little bit, but, you know. This is definitely one I needed for, you know, my collection, just because, you know, it's issue number 0. It won't be complete without issue number 0, so. And then this next one is one I'm very happy to find. I got it for $40, when it's usually priced like an extra 20 more, and it's truthfully in a phenomenal condition. I do see a couple little, you know, things wrong with it, but I mean, nothing that, you know, is like deal breaking for me. And that is issue 155 of Wolverine. One of the cooler, and I repeat, one of the cooler covers for the entirety of the Wolverine series. Very, very happy to finally have this one in my collection. It's done by Rob Liefeld. For those of you who couldn't tell, you know, right there. And it is actually homaging, gosh, I don't remember what it is. I think it's like Hulk 380, where, you know, Wolverine's basically right here, and then the Hulk's just reflecting in the, you know, claws, which, one of the cooler covers, and one I hope to, you know, acquire at some point. I did see a couple of them for like really low grade, but I just could not bring myself to do it. But very happy to have this one. Now, going on to the package. This is something I ordered off of Mercari, and it is a Marvel Legend. It's a Marvel Legend that I've been wanting for a little while, and hopefully I can open it with, because I'm using a butter knife, which is probably not the best idea, but, you know, it's cutting through, so that's all that matters. And I probably look like an idiot doing this on my front porch, but, you know, YOLO. Gotta look stupid sometimes to, you know, be happy. Now I'm just gotta... There we go. Oh, this is definitely a unique box. Oh, and I can see him. He's staring at me. Oh, then. Okay. Sorry, this has been something I've been really wanting for a while. Haven't really... Oh, wow. Just going to kind of show the accessories to begin off. To start off with. He does come with 2 of these blast effects for his feet. And to go along with those, he does come with these. I don't know if any of you guys know what these, you know, are or who they go to, but, you know, this is something I've been really excited for. Little bag of accessories that he comes with, alternate head. Not going to really show who it is because that'll really give it away. And, oh my gosh. And this wasn't really well packaged, too, by the way. Like, I mean, granted, the box was kind of a bit weird, as I've never seen a box like this before. But, you know, still relatively speaking, like, genuinely just a really weird box. So, but anyway, enough about the box. Wow. Oh, that's backwards, but I've been really wanting this for so long, and it's just mind-boggling that I finally have it. Like, this is, like, there weren't a whole lot of figures that I'm really looking for at the moment, but this was definitely one of them. This is the Deluxe War Machine, which, my goodness, like, I already like this way more than the Toy Biz one that I've had on my shelf for, gosh, like, it was the only War Machine I had for the longest time. Oh, and I think this might have been, like, one of the first Marvel Legends to have pinless joints, just because, you know, I don't see any pins right there. That's sick. This is, gosh, like, I may do a review on this. Like, I know it's like an older figure, but, you know, it's one that I've been legitimately wanting for so long, and I'm so happy to finally have it. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. So if you did enjoy this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, I'll definitely be trying to review this at some point. Just because, my goodness, like, this is so good. So good. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by him. Yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys today. And if any of you guys want the handful of books that I will be trading, because, well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. But anyway, sorry, getting kind of sidetracked. If I have them available, I may, you know, use them in a giveaway. Just because, like I said, not all of them are going to be, you know, trade books, but I mean, you know, some of them I might trade. Specifically the supervillain team-up stuff, just because I'm, you know, not super sure about those. Issue number 1, definitely very cool cover, but, you know, I'm getting sidetracked, but yeah. If I don't use any of those, I'll be doing them in a giveaway, and I know I've promised a giveaway more than once, but I promise, you know, you guys will get something eventually. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it, and, you know, stay tuned on my channel for, you know, whatever I have next. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all, and I'll catch you later. Peace.